Hello? Can anyone hear me? Hello?
For the love of God, Joe, yes, we can hear you, you senile fart.
Yes, Joe, we can hear you.
Guys, I thought it would be fun if we made a tier list of the major arcs in One Piece.
Not a bad idea, Joe. Let's do this.
Yeah, sure, I've watched all the arcs myself, and I am caught up on the manga. I am basically the Pirate King.
All right, let's start with the S tier. Which arcs do we think are the best of the best?
Like I said in our last discussion, I think Marineford should be S tier. It's one of the greatest arcs in the show. No, in all of TV history.
I went back and rewatched the arc Dawn, and I got to admit, it was pretty great.
Oh my God, Sleepy Joe?
Got any complaints, Barack?
None from me, homie. A phenomenal arc.
Well, that was pretty painless. What about the Enies Lobby? That arc went pretty crazy, too.
Enies Lobby was great, but I don't think it's S-tier material. I think Wano should be in there instead.
Holy shit, Barack Wano, that piss-poor slow arc?
Barack Wano was definitely one of the best arcs in the show, and the fights in the third part were undefeated. One Piece fans were eaten when those chapters came out.
Fine, of course you Democrats would like an arc about opening borders. What about Alabasta? It is easily S tier with a great antagonist and the Straw Hat's best girl.
Come on now, Jack. Alabasta was good, but I don't think it's S tier. Maybe A tier.
Actually, Joe, I think Alabasta should be in the S-tier. The fights were great, and that goodbye to Vivi at the end was iconic.
Hey, what's up, you sussy bakas? I heard you're talking One Piece.
Hey, Bush, we got a tier list going right now. Opinions on which arc should be in S tier?
Oh, definitely Marineford. That one was a real banger, no cap.
Glad to see George agrees with us.
Hey, Bush, what do you think about the East Blue arcs?
Personally, I think each arc in East Blue does a fantastic job of setting up the larger picture and building anticipation for what's to come. We really didn't know shit when starting the wild tale of the Rubber Man. A tier, easily.
I gotta say, that's a whole L for you, George. Could have honestly done a YouTube summary instead.
Joe, get your head out of your ass. East Blue slaps.
Yeah, you sleazy little elf. It's staying in A tier. What about Whole Cake Island? That one was pretty good. Easily an S tier.
I think Whole Cake Island deserves to be in B tier, actually. It was a bit slow in the middle, but it had a strong ending. Period.
Nah, you sus, homie.
I gotta agree with the Don on this one. Sanji's backstory was absolutely dope, and Katakuri's Riz was absolutely immaculate.
I guess we'll put this in A tier. All right, let's move on to A tier as a whole. What arcs do we think should be in here that aren't already?
I think Dressrosa should be an A tier. It was really intense with the fights.
Yeah, Obama's right. Dressrosa was pretty good.
Guy's gonna keep it $150. Dressrosa was mid and lasted too long. Sabo and Gear 4th carried the arc.
Bush, you just don't like Dressrosa because it resembles Iraq.
Shut the fuck up, drone boy.
Sorry, Barack, but Dressrosa definitely overstayed its welcome. Kind of like your presidency
Sleepy fuck.
is getting B tier.
Finally, my turn. Now let's talk about a great arc. Thriller Bark, this wonderful, most amazing arc should definitely be in the A tier.
I'm not sure about that, Don. Thriller Bark was a bit too slow-paced.
I gotta agree with Barack on this one. Thriller Bark was a bit of a snooze fest. L arc.
You Middle East havoc wreckers, Thriller Bark, while slow, encapsulates true adventure, and you can't forget our bone homie.
As much as I love Brooke, the arc was definitely kind of mid, and the fight against Oars was okay at best. Even Nightmare Luffy isn't all that memorable. Highest it is going is B tier. Let's move on to B tier as a whole. What should be here?
What about Skypiea? That arc was pretty cool. Honestly, if it was up to me, that shit would be an S tier.
Skypiea was good, but I don't think it's B tier material. I think it's more like a C tier.
I gotta disagree with you there, senile shithead. Skypiea was one of my favorite arcs. Foreshadowing future arcs. Introduction to many future concepts like hockey and the Void Century. Throw that shit in S tier, boy.
I see your point, George. Skypiea should be an A tier at least. Can't believe we missed that. What about Drum Island? Personally, I thought that one was really boring, and honestly, there weren't enough fights.
Put some respect on Dr. Hiruluck's name. He was a real one to the end. Ain't no way I'm gonna let you disrespect his arc.
And Dr. Kureha could get it. Wapul is the homie to the death of me.
Oh, relax, Joe. Your love for your fellow geriatric always astounds me. Fine, we will put it in B tier.
All right, you pot-bellied orangutan. Let's move on to the C tier. Which arcs do we think should be here?
I think Fishman Island should be in the C tier. It wasn't the best arc, but it had some all right moments. Hody was really just popping perk 30s to beat our boy Luffy.
Barack, you of all people should understand the greatness of Fishman Island. This arc explored racism and discrimination in one piece which had previously never been seen. I'm surprised this arc wasn't picked up by MSNBC.
Fuck all that shit. Arc was lame as hell. If it wasn't for Shirahoshi, would be the Nemu Nemu no Mi user, if you know what I mean.
The sleep fruit. Good one, Joe.
All right, Sleepy, I'll give you that one. What do you guys think about Punk Hazard?
Punk Hazard definitely belongs in C tier. It's one of the weakest arcs in the series, but it's better than Foxy's Dog Water arc.
Damn. Hating on the future Pirate King. Okay, OG. I'll let it slide.
You okay, Bush? I agree with Joe. While Punk Hazard had its moments, it was a drawn-out arc that was used to set up for future arcs. Can't see it anywhere above C tier.
Not gonna lie. Skipped Punk Hazard. Caesar freaked me out. Hanging out with kids like Sleepy over here.
Eat shit.
All right, fair enough. Let's move on to the D tier. Are there any other arcs besides Foxy that deserve D tier?
Nope, not at all. The arc deserves to be in D tier. It's hella weak overall and should honestly be considered filler. Honestly, it makes me want to...
Ha! I can agree with Joe on that one.
Foxy about to get the one piece. And that's on gang. Put that shit in S tier, cuz Foxy Pirates never been the ones to play with. You heard?
Shut up, Bush.
George.
All right, well, we've gone through all the major arcs. Any final thoughts on the tier list?
Even though I had to work with you, I think we did a pretty good job overall.
Well, I gotta go. Michelle just made dinner. We're having lasagna.
I'm heading out too. Let's do this again sometime.
Yep, see you boys. Fun chatting.
And thank you, Old Man Yango, for letting us use your channel for the tier list. Make sure to leave a like on this video and comment what you want to see next. Sleepy Joe, out.